What kind of game makes 1.2 million people give Stephen Curry a perfect score? And how did he lead a team once declared dead back into the spotlight? The 2022 season began with everything bottled up inside him. Anger, doubt, disrespect. Curry led the Warriors to an unbelievable 18-2 start. After 941 days, Klay Thompson finally returned. At Madison Square Garden, Curry buried his 2,974th career three, officially becoming the greatest shooter in NBA history. This was the third seed in the West, carrying 2 years of humiliation into the playoffs. And Curry made his statement the hard way. He outplayed Nikola Jokic. He tore through Ja Morant in Memphis. He swept aside the rising superstar Luka Doncic. The message was clear. The Golden State Warriors, 4 finals, 3 championships, were back. Waiting for them in the finals were the Boston Celtics, a team that swept Brooklyn, crushed Miami, and ended Milwaukee's reign. Tatum and Brown. Horford's experience. Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart. Before the series even tipped off, the media gave the Warriors an 8% chance. Curry was pushed to the edge again. Game 1 slipped away after a fourth-quarter run by Tatum. Game 2 tied it up. Game 3 was another loss. Down 2-1, inside TD Garden, surrounded by boos and doubt. Curry exploded. Enjoy your last one. In the fourth quarter, guarded by Tatum, Smart, and Jaylen Brown, he launched shot after shot that made no sense, and all of them fell. 43 points. That was his answer. And this time, he wasn't alone. Klay, Draymond. The last time Curry scored 40 in the finals, there was no help. This time was different. The series was tied again. Then came Game 5, the turning point. Back home, Jordan Poole drilled a miracle three. Andrew Wiggins delivered 23 points and 13 rebounds, and completely locked up Jason Tatum. From that night on, the league learned a new truth. Once a number 1 pick, never afraid of the jigs. The Warriors reached championship point. Game 6, Golden State opened with a 21-0 run. Curry abandoned the pick and roll. He attacked one-on-one, again and again, proving to the world he was never just a system player. When that ridiculous deep 3 dropped in the third quarter, he pointed to the finger with torn ligaments. This finger is for my 4th ring. Another 3. Good night, Boston. The Celtics were finished. Curry scored 34 points, silencing TD Garden with the loudest quiet ever. The game went on, but Curry couldn't hold back his tears. When the buzzer sounded, there was no celebration, no humpy. His teammates surrounded him. He bent over and cried. This wasn't his first championship, but at 34 years old, he couldn't stop. 7 years ago, he won with a smile. Youthful confidence, effortless joy. 7 years later, his tears carried something heavier. Injuries, doubt, ridicule, and the cost of surviving it all. These weren't tears of early success. They were tears of a man who crossed the abyss and finally held the stars in his hands. Not someone who came to peak and left at the low, but 15 years, 1 city, 1 franchise. He turned 3-pointers into weapons, split open the small ball era, and with this championship, forged through pain, Stephen Curry became a true, era-defining legend.